In the 1600s, during a time of great scientific discovery in London, lived a brilliant English scientist named Robert Hooke. Hooke was an accomplished physicist, engineer, and inventor, as well as a key member of the newly established Royal Society of London for improving natural knowledge. One of Hooke's many roles at the Royal Society was to investigate the microscopic world, a realm so small it was invisible to the naked eye. He was equipped with one of the most advanced and improved compound microscopes of the time, a device made with multiple lenses, brass fittings, and illuminated using candlelight. One day, Hooke selected a piece of cork, the dried bark of the cork oak tree, as a specimen. At a glance, the cork appeared rough and solid. But under the microscope, Hooke observed something completely unexpected. Peering through the lens, he noticed that the cork was not a solid mass at all. Instead, it was made up of thousands of tiny, hollow compartments arranged in a regular pattern, almost like a honeycomb. Hooke described these structures as cellulae, the Latin word for small rooms, because they reminded him of the simple rooms, or cells, inhabited by monks in monasteries. This marked the first recorded observation of cells in history. However, the cells Hooke saw were not alive. They were the dead cell walls of plant tissue, empty chambers left behind after the living contents had dried out. Hooke was unaware of the living components of cells at the time, such as the nucleus or cytoplasm, which were discovered much later. In 1665, Hooke published his observations in a scientific book called Micrographia. It contained detailed drawings and descriptions of his microscopic findings, including cork, mold, textiles, and even insects like fleas. Micrographia was one of the first major works to introduce the public to the microscopic world and became a groundbreaking contribution to biology. Hooke's use of the word cell laid the foundation for what is known as the cell theory, a fundamental theory in biology. Although Hooke did not observe living cells, his discovery inspired future scientists such as Anton van Leeuwenhoek, who later observed single-celled organisms like bacteria and protozoa moving under the microscope, paving the way for microbiology. Today, we understand that every living thing, whether it's a tiny bacterium or a giant blue whale, is made up of cells. Hooke's simple observation of cork marked the beginning of cell biology, a field that continues to uncover the secrets of life at the smallest scale. Thanks to Robert Hooke's careful observation and scientific curiosity, we now know that the cell is the building block of all living organisms.